Check out this Roadshow Rewind.
This morning in Your Money, what are your retirement goals? Well, here to help us plan ahead, which is always a good thing, to enjoy those golden years is Kathy Ryan from Washington Trust. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Brendan.
Let's talk about this. I mean, a lot of us have goals out there, things we want to do when we retire. Personally, I'm thinking of opening a B&B in the countryside. But if I want to do that, or whatever it may be, the key here is you need to plan early, don't you?
Absolutely. And with retirement planning, really the process begins with assessing your retirement goals. All of us have things that we wish we could do if only we had more time, such as golfing, maybe traveling, buying that summer home and spending time by the water. But those are things that we need to incorporate into our plan.
I think a lot of times people may haphazardly sort of leap into this. They haven't really done the planning. They haven't really done the research. They don't know exactly what they want. So from that goals perspective, you really need to sit down and take the time and decide what it is exactly you want to do.
That's right. And there are three things really that you should focus on when you're putting together a retirement plan. First off, you want to make sure that you select your target date for retirement. It's important to identify when you wish to retire and when that funding needs to begin and how much time you have for saving.
Sure.
And then second, you really want to look at your sources of income in retirement as well as all of your other assets that might help to fund your retirement goals. And then lastly, you want to put a plan together. You really want to put the pen to paper and make sure you have a document that you can work with and adjust as time goes on.
I think so many of us out there, when we think about this, the notion of retirement or moving on to that next thing, it's intimidating for a lot of us because we want to make sure that we are not only financially equipped, but also, obviously emotionally equipped. It's a change. Those things kind of work hand in hand, and they really don't need to be afraid, though, if they do that research, right?
Yes, and having a plan in place helps you to relieve some of the fears and feel like you have control of the process. It's never too late to start. Ideally, you want to start in your 20s or 30s when you begin working, but it's not too late to stop and try to catch up and start your retirement planning.
So you're saying me being in my mid-20s now would be the time to get started?
Start today.
But all joking aside, I think a lot of us think it's too late, but it never really is, because as long as we assess that income coming in and decide, okay, this much can go here to be ready for retirement, it's never too late.
That's right. There are ways to catch up, and there are many different options for saving for retirement. Maximizing your contributions to the tax-deferred plans is a great way to start with your retirement planning.
Well, it's all such valuable information, and when I open that B&B, I'll be ready because of the information you just gave to me.
Good luck with that.
Kathy, you're too much. You're too kind. Thank you so much for joining us. If you guys would like more helpful information from Washington Trust, they know their stuff, you guys. Just visit us at rhodeshow.com for a link to their website.
Be sure to catch the Road Show weekday mornings at 9 on WPRI 12.